What's up, guys? I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite Godzilla movies out there. Like, which 5, like, if I were to go sit down on the couch, which 5 would I watch? Which 5 Godzilla movies would be the first to watch? I don't know if that was grammatically correct, but here we are. Let's get on to number 5. Alright, guys, for number 5, we have Godzilla Final Wars. Yes, I love this movie. Godzilla is just this awesome force of nature, and he's just taking out all these monsters. Like, I think there's over 20 monsters in this movie. I don't know how close I am. Correct me in the comment section below how many monsters there are in Godzilla Final Wars. And, you know, the whole mutants and aliens in this movie, it's just crazy. It's just amazing. The monster action is definitely number 1 out of all the Godzilla movies out there. Godzilla is able to dispatch all these monsters so easily and so quick. He's just this unstoppable force of nature, and that is why I love this movie. And the actors, yes, they are amazing. Don Fry in this movie, in Godzilla Final Wars, is amazing. He's my favorite person in this movie. Yes, my number 5, Godzilla Final Wars. Let's move on to number 4. Alright, guys, for number 4, we have Godzilla vs. Destroyer. And, yes, the finale of the Heisei era. And Godzilla, he's literally fighting his demon. If you don't know, in 1954, there was a weapon called the Oxygen Destroyer that killed the first Godzilla. And the Oxygen Destroyer created Destroyer. So this Godzilla is now fighting his demon. He's fighting his demon, and I love that. I love that. How it's connected so much. Wow, I can't talk today. It's so connected to the original with 1954 and how the Oxygen Destroyer killed the first Godzilla. It's just, and you have some actors from the original Godzilla movie in this one. And it's just, every time I watch this movie, I'm always amazed. So yes, my number 4, Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Alright, guys, let's move on to number 3. Number 3, and this one may be a little controversial. Godzilla 2014. Yes. I know a lot of people are probably maybe hating on me, but Godzilla 2014, I just love this Godzilla movie. It was the first Godzilla movie I've ever seen in theaters, and that holds a special place in my heart. And this Godzilla design is just amazing. The CGI effects, and it's basically like what would happen if Godzilla was really alive today. That's why I love this figure, because the whole world is reacting. This is how the world would react if Godzilla was in the world today. Yes, and the monster action is amazing. Even though there's very little monster action, at least very little Godzilla screen time, it makes up for it with the Mutos in the movie. It's just, yes, it's the special effects, again, I say, are the best we've ever seen in a Godzilla movie. They beat Shin Godzilla hands down. But the new one that's coming out is probably going to be better than this one with special effects and movies in general. But yes, my number 3, Godzilla 2014. My number 2, Godzilla 1984, The Return of Godzilla. Yes, I love this Godzilla movie. It is, this Godzilla design is my favorite Godzilla design out there. And it is a direct sequel to 1954, as a lot of these Godzilla movies are. But this one just feels different to all the other sequels from 1954. It is just Godzilla. This is a really evil Godzilla. And also, there's parts in this Godzilla movie where he looks really scary. This is a very intimidating Godzilla design. And it's just, there's no other Godzilla, no other monsters in it. It's just Godzilla. And again, the design is amazing. And it's like the suit looks exactly like 1954. Well, I don't know if exactly. It's like 1954. Man, I can't talk today at all. It's 1954 modernized. For the most part. It's just, I love this movie. It's just definitely my number 2 in Godzilla movies. All right, guys, here we are, moving on to number one. All right, my number one is the original Godzilla movie, Gojira. Yes, the American version is good, but it's definitely not as good as the original. You know how some horror movies back in the day, in the 50s, like kind of cheesy and all that. This is not. This happened 9 years after, this movie came out 9 years after Hiroshima. So the country is still recovering and they know what destruction is. And this is a very, very dark movie. It's very, very scary. It's acting like it's a real threat. And this movie is trying to show what can happen if for the use of nuclear weapons. I'm sorry, guys, I cannot talk right today. But yeah, it shows it shows the damages that could be done for the use of nuclear weapons. And yeah, just my number one favorite Godzilla movie. All right, guys, in the comment section below, tell me what are your top 5 favorite Godzilla movies out there. All right, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.